Next.
Welcome into Tips for Gamers. Today we're going to show you guys how to upgrade cornerbacks in Madden 23 franchise mode. Let's see if we can get this video to 300 likes. Let's see if you guys have what it takes. We appreciate all of you guys so much. And thank you for your support to our channel and our site. You guys are amazing. And I have to specify, in our last video, we talked about upgrading your wide receivers. And we talked about how we don't touch Playmaker very often. And people thought that because we said that, the Playmaker is never going to get upgraded. They thought that that's what we meant. And here's what we want you guys to understand. Every upgrade process that we show you, whether it's tight end, whether it's halfback, whether it's what have you, we show you how to upgrade the running back 360 degrees to the best available ability. So just because I don't upgrade Playmaker directly does not mean that Playmaker is not going to get upgraded indirectly. You're still going to get Route Technician. You're still going to get the other upgrades that you need to get upgraded, right? So Playmaker didn't get upgraded there. It's at a 75, or maybe it did. I actually forgot the number. So now I'm at a 79 here. Playmaker goes to a 76. So remember that. Just because you're not upgrading it directly does not mean that the upgrade is going to be neglected. It will get upgraded indirectly. So we have you covered. We want to make sure that you are continuously growing each one of your prospects, and just because we don't click on Playmaker does not mean that Playmaker won't get upgraded. Hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully you understand, and maybe it relieves some of the stress that some of you guys may have had in our last video. All right, so for the thing about cornerback here, there are some strategies on cornerback where people will upgrade what they're worst at, and then it'll just keep, bumping them up over time. And that's fine. That is a strategy that you can do. But we're going to show you guys an actual better strategy. Now, slot is going to be one of the best upgrades that you're going to come after, because slot is going to upgrade players by multiple digits quickly. And that's just what it does. There's a difference between zone and slot and man. I love man coverage. Personally, I love my guys to be strong in man coverage, but that doesn't mean that I want zone to completely die off. I'm not going to touch zone directly, just like with the wide receivers. So you can see we're at a 79 here with man coverage. If I hit the slot, we bumped up 2. Okay, so we went to an 81. A 79 to an 81 from that. If I just upgraded man coverage right there, we would have not bumped up 2. It wouldn't have happened. We'd have bumped up 1. We would have gone straight to 80. Instead, we went to 81. Now watch the zone as well. Okay, so you can see here, we went to an 83. This isn't always going to happen every time you upgrade a cornerback, but then you see our zone. Is our zone getting neglected here? Because I know someone's going to comment, well, zone does this. And okay, listen to what I'm saying. You're still going to get the upgrades, but we're jumping. We jumped 4 points in 2 upgrades. 4 points instead of just one single point if I just go after man coverage. All right, or if I go after zone. Zone's not being neglected here. That's just not what's happening. So my player has changed drastically, and some people asked us before, well, how do you get your guy to such a high overall and all that? Well, it's because we know how to work the system, and so you can see another major upgrade. Zone at times is not going to get upgraded, but it doesn't mean zone's going to get neglected. So slot is one of the best things that you can upgrade. It's one of the ones that we go after over all of the other ones by far, because you guys saw the proof in the pudding. All right, I'm not just trying to move up one spot. I'm trying to move up multiple spots in a single upgrade. I'm trying to get a 2-for-1 deal. All right, so another one here, different situation. We're going to upgrade the slot. You can see there, we didn't get the two bump going on there. Didn't get it there. You're not going to always get it, but you're going after the 2-for-1 deal. That's what you're going after. And you will see it eventually in time where it is going to boost up, and you're going to see that 2-point jump like you saw in the last guy, right? It's not going to happen every single time for every single player. It's just not. That's not the way it works. But it will happen over time. And what happened to the zone there? Did the zone get left out? Did the zone just sit there and nothing happened to the zone? Now, let's say you have a slot. Your slot guy's the number 1. You could still keep upgrading his slot, and the other ones are going to jump. Or then you can say, okay, maybe I'll hit his man coverage. Maybe I'll hit the zone. I'll go from there. But slot is going to be your first bread and butter. That is going to be the one you want to go after because it's a combo punch. And it really is. That's just the way it works in Madden. So hopefully this helped you guys. We'll do it for another guy here and bump him up. You can see he's zone. Great. Fantastic. He jumped up 2 right there with the slot. So like we said, the last guy didn't do it, but this guy jumped up 2 on our first upgrade. We got a 2-for-1 special going on there. Okay, so now he's ahead on the zone. What happened there again? Another 2-for-1 special, right? So this is what we're trying to show you guys so that you guys understand. Remember, we're not neglecting one. Just because we say we don't like that one as our main centerpiece doesn't mean that we're neglecting it and saying it's just going to sit there and rot. That's not the case. So hopefully this helped you guys.
They be like, really, you got a milli from doing something silly? I'm like, chilly, I've been killing for decades now, Billy. Well, maybe like several years, but who's counting really? I just know how to turn something silly into a milli. Got a lot to say and a lot need to hear it. You don't quit today, we don't stop, no, we feel it to the top. Yeah, we change our whole world, yeah, we steer it.